Have you ever wondered how building a new factory or investing in infrastructure can create many more jobs than just those directly involved in construction? It is a fascinating concept that reveals the interconnected nature of our economy. The multiplier effect on employment describes how an initial change in spending, like a new investment or government program, can lead to a proportionally larger change in total employment across the economy. It is not just about the first wave of jobs but the subsequent ripple effects. At its heart, the employment multiplier works because one person's spending becomes another person's income, which they then spend in turn. Imagine a government project, for example, building a new hospital. The workers hired directly to build it will spend their wages on food, housing, and other goods and services. This spending provides income to grocers, landlords, and retailers, who then also hire more staff or increase their own purchases. This chain reaction continues, creating jobs indirectly across various sectors. The strength of this multiplier depends heavily on factors like the marginal propensity to consume, or MPC, which is the proportion of any new income that households spend rather than save. If people spend a high percentage of their new income, the multiplier effect will be stronger. Conversely, leakages from the spending stream, such as savings, taxes, or spending on imported goods, reduce the multiplier's overall impact by taking money out of the domestic circular flow. While governments and economists use complex models to calculate precise employment multipliers for different projects and industries, the fundamental principle remains straightforward. They consider direct job creation, then indirect jobs created in supporting industries, and finally induced jobs that arise from increased consumer spending across the economy. Understanding the multiplier effect is crucial for evaluating the true economic impact of investments, whether private or public. It helps policymakers predict how a new initiative might stimulate broader job growth, far beyond the initial hires. The exact size of the multiplier varies significantly by industry and region, as different sectors have distinct supply chains and local consumption patterns. For instance, a project requiring many locally sourced materials and labor might have a higher multiplier than one relying heavily on imports or specialized, non-local skills. Ultimately, the employment multiplier effect highlights how economic activity generates a series of cascading benefits throughout the economy. Recognizing this powerful dynamic allows us to appreciate the extensive reach of even a single economic decision and its potential to foster widespread job creation and economic vitality.